Welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to take a closer look at 3 interesting coins from the United Kingdom in 1997, 1998 and 1999 2-pence coins. While most of these coins are still common in circulation, rare versions, such as proof strikes uncirculated, sets and error coins are worth big money to collectors. In this video, I will share the story of these coins, explain what makes them valuable, and reveal how much the rarest examples can sell for in today's market. Let's get started. First up, the 2p coin has been part of British currency since 1971, when decimalisation replaced the old system of pound shillings and pence. The 1997 issue continued the familiar design on the obverse, the portrait of Queen Elizabeth, designed by Raphael Molloy, who portrayed the Queen wearing the George IV state diadem. The reverse displays the famous badge of the Prince of Wales, a plume of ostrich feathers within a coronet accompanied by a ribbon inscribed with the motto, meaning I serve. The denomination 2p is boldly shown beneath the design. The 1997 2p coin was part of the regular circulating series struck at the Royal Mint in huge numbers. In fact, tens of millions were produced, making it a very common coin. However, as collectors know, even common coins can hold value, depending on their condition, rarity in certain grades, or unique error varieties that where the mint grading system comes into play. This system categorizes coins into different levels, ranging from heavily worn examples that have passed through countless hands to pristine uncirculated pieces that look as if they just left the mint. Let's talk about condition. A well-circulated 1997 2p coin that has scratches, dull surfaces, or heavy wear is usually only worth its face value 2p. However, if you find a coin in brilliant uncirculated or mint state and above condition, it could be worth more to collectors who build complete date sets on the high end of the mint grading scale. Coins in superb condition are much harder to find because most were released into circulation. These high-grade survivors often sell for between £1 and £5, and in exceptional cases certified examples can fetch even more. Errors are another area that makes the 1997 2p coin exciting. Minting mistakes such as off-center strikes, die cracks, double die errors, misaligned dies, or clipped planchets can make a coin much more valuable than its face value. Collectors prize these unusual examples because they are rare and often one of a kind. A dramatic error on a 1997 2p coin could easily push its value from pennies into the range of £20, £50, or even over £100, depending on rarity and demand. That why it always worth checking your pocket change carefully under a magnifying glass. Another thing to note about the 1997 2p coin is its metal composition. Earlier 2p coins from 1971 to 1991 were struck in bronze, but starting in 1992, the Royal Mint switched to copper-plated steel. That means the 1997 coin is magnetic, unlike the earlier bronze ones. This detail is important for collectors because it represents part of the transition in UK coinage. While most 1997 coins are the standard copper-plated steel version, any unusual variations or transitional errors, if discovered, would be considered highly collectible. When it comes to actual market value, the truth is most 1997 2p coins in circulation are still only worth their face value of 2p. However, coins in uncirculated or proof condition are worth more. Sets issued by the Royal Mint in 1997, particularly proof sets, can sell for £5 to £15 or higher, depending on packaging and condition. Meanwhile, error coins and top-grade mint state examples are where real value lies. In the mint categories, a circulated coin might sit at the bottom, but a flawless example could jump to the top and bring collectors' attention. Preservation is key. If you believe you have a valuable 1997 2p coin, perhaps a proof version or an error, you should store it carefully. Always handle coins by the edges and avoid touching the surfaces with your fingers, as the oils from your skin can cause permanent damage. Using protective holders, such as flips capsules or coin albums, ensures that your coin maintains its grade on the mint scale. Remember, a coin condition directly influences its value, so even a small scratch could mean the difference between a coin worth pennies and one worth several pounds. For beginner collectors, the 1997 2-pence coin is a fantastic entry point. It is affordable, easy to find, and teaches you the fundamentals of mint marks, composition, and grading. Many collectors start by building a date run of 2p coins from 1971 to today, and along the way they learn to spot varieties and errors. While the 1997 2p may not be a rare coin by itself, its role in the larger story of UK coinage makes it a must-have, plus the thrill of possibly finding a high grade or error coin keeps the hunt exciting. In summary, the 1997 United Kingdom 2-pence coin is a common yet fascinating piece of decimal coinage. While most examples are worth only their face value, those in brilliant uncirculated condition-proof issues or rare error types can be worth significantly more. The mint grading scale reminds us that even a coin struck by the millions can have value if it survives in pristine condition. So always check your coins, look for unusual features, and protect the ones you believe may be special. And before you go, do not forget to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and hit the notification bell so you never miss out on our deep dives into the world of coins. Who knows, the next valuable coin might already be sitting in your change jar. Next up, the United Kingdom 2p coin first entered circulation in 1971 at the time of decimalization, and it has remained one of the most recognizable coins in Britain ever since. The 1998 version of this coin carries the design that had been used consistently since 1971, the badge of the Prince of Wales, featuring 3 ostrich feathers emerging from a coronet with a ribbon bearing the German motto meaning "I serve." This sits above the words 2-pence. It a timeless design that has come to symbolize the denomination itself. On the obverse of the coin we see the familiar face of Queen Elizabeth. The portrait on the 1998 issue was designed by Raphael Malloy, showing the Queen wearing the George IV state diadem. This design was in use from 1985 to 1997, and though the Ian Rank Broadley portrait was introduced in 1998 for most denominations, many 2p coins of that year were still struck using the Maclou effigy. This makes 1998 an interesting transitional year for UK coinage, as it reflects the changeover in obverse portraits. Collectors love these types of transition details because they represent small yet important milestones in the history of coins. Now let's talk about metal composition. The 1998 2p coin is made of copper plated steel, a change that had been introduced back in 1992 to replace the earlier bronze alloy used from 1971 to 1991. This means the 1998 coin is magnetic, unlike the earlier bronze 2p coins. While this detail might seem minor, it is actually a crucial point for collectors to note when distinguishing between bronze-era 2p coins and later steel issues in a collection. These distinctions tell the story of how materials and production evolved at the Royal Mint. As for mintage numbers, the Royal Mint struck tens of millions of 1998 2p coins for general circulation. This means that most examples are still extremely common and worth only their face value of 2 pence if found in circulated condition. However, scarcity is not the only factor that creates value. Condition and grade are equally important. That where the mint grading scale comes in, ranging from the lowest poor and fair categories all the way up to mint state, and proof levels are worn and scratched. 1998 2p coin is just worth 2p, but a coin in superb condition can be worth much more to collectors. Let's dive deeper into the value range. In circulated condition, a 1998 2p coin typically has no premium above face value, however examples in brilliant, uncirculated condition often found in Royal Mint. Annual sets can sell for between £1 and £5 depending on quality, and demand-proof versions issued in presentation. Packs can be worth £5 to £15 or more, depending on the packaging and preservation. At the very top of the mint grading scale, a flawless graded proof or BU coin could fetch an even higher value among specialist collectors. But what really excites coin collectors are error coins, and the 1998 2p is no exception. Possible errors include off-center strikes, clipped planchets, double-dies die, cracks, or even misstruck legends. While most coins from this year were struck cleanly, a verified error can multiply the value many times over depending on severity and uniqueness. An error coin could sell for £20, £50, or even more than £100. That's why it's always worth checking your 1998 2p carefully with a magnifying glass. You never know what you might find. One thing collectors often overlook is the presentation of the coin. Even if you own a valuable 1998 2p coin, its long-term value depends heavily on how it is stored. Handling coins improperly, touching the surface, exposing them to moisture, or letting them rub against other coins can quickly destroy their value. Always hold coins by the edges and consider keeping them in coin capsules, holders, or archival quality albums. By doing this, you preserve the grade and protect its place on the mint scale, ensuring that its market value remains intact for years to come. For beginner collectors, the 1998 2p coin is an excellent introduction into British decimal coinage. It affordable, widely available, and easy to understand, yet it also teaches important lessons about minting changes, portrait transitions, composition differences, and error hunting. While it may not be as rare or as valuable as some special coins, it plays a crucial role in any serious UK coin collection. And remember, coins that seem common today may become harder to find in top condition decades down the road, which is why it's smart to put aside high-grade examples now. In conclusion, the 1998 2p coin of the United Kingdom is a coin that combines everyday familiarity with hidden potential in circulation. It may be worth only 2p, but in uncirculated proof or error form, its value increases substantially. The mint grading scale reminds us that condition and rarity go hand in hand, and even a coin struck in the millions can achieve a premium in top form. So whether you're a casual collector or someone aiming to build a complete set, the 1998 2p coin is a piece worth paying attention to. Before you leave, make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the bell icon so you never miss our guides on coin values and collecting tips. Who knows, the next coin we cover might already be sitting in your collection. Next up, the 1999 2p coin belongs to the series introduced during the UK's decimalisation in 1971. Its reverse design features the badge of the Prince of Wales, 3 ostrich feathers emerging from a coronet with a ribbon inscribed with the German motto meaning "I serve." This symbol has been used on all standard 2p coins since decimalisation, and it instantly recognisable to collectors and the public alike. Beneath the badge is the denomination 2p. It a design that has stood the test of time, representing not just currency, but also tradition and heritage. On the obverse side, we find the portrait of Queen Elizabeth, but with an important change compared to earlier years. In 1998, the Royal Mint introduced the Ian Rank Broadley effigy, and by 1999, this portrait was the standard on all coins. This design shows a more mature and realistic depiction of the Queen wearing the tiara, with a sharper and more lifelike profile than the previous Maclou portrait. For collectors, the 1999 2p coin is historically significant because it represents one of the early years of the Rank Broadley effigy, which was in use until 2015. Now let's discuss the coin's metal composition. Since 1992, the 2p coin has been made of copper-plated steel, replacing the earlier bronze alloy used from 1971 to 1991. That means your 1999 coin is magnetic. This small difference is important because it distinguishes modern 2p coins from the older bronze issues, which are now more collectible. The switch to copper-plated steel was made for economic reasons, as it's cheaper to produce and more durable for circulation. The mintage figures for the 1999 2p coin are quite high, with over hundreds of millions struck by the Royal Mint for everyday use. Because of this, the coin is considered very common and in circulation is usually only worth its face value of 2p. However, as any collector knows, value is not just about rarity, it's also about condition and grading. That's why the mint grading scale becomes essential when evaluating coins like this. On the mint scale, circulated coins with scratches, wear, and dull surfaces sit at the bottom, usually worth no more than face value. But if you have a brilliant uncirculated example often found in annual mint sets, it could be worth £1 to £5, depending on quality. Even higher on the scale are proof coins struck with special dies and found only in presentation packs. These can sell for £5 to £15 or more, and if a coin is graded by a professional service, at it can attract strong collector interest even though the mintage is high. Another factor that can make the 1999 2p coin more valuable is the presence of minting errors. While error coins are relatively rare, they can be incredibly collectible. For example, coins with off-center strikes, misaligned dies, double strikes, clipped planches, or die cracks can command significant premiums depending on the type and severity of the error. Such a coin could be worth anywhere from £20 to £100 or more. This is why careful inspection of your 1999 coin is so important. Always check the details, legends, and edges for anything unusual. When considering value, condition and storage play a critical role. Even if you own a potentially valuable 1999 2p coin, handling it improperly can destroy its worth. Oils from fingers, scratches from surfaces, and moisture damage can all downgrade a coin grade. Collectors recommend handling coins only by the edges and storing them in protective holders, capsules, or archival quality albums. This not only preserves the coin current grade, but also ensures it retains its long-term market value. For collectors just beginning their journey, the 1999 2p coin is an excellent entry point. It's affordable, easy to find, and teaches important lessons about portraits, metal composition, grading, and error spotting. Even though it may not seem rare today, examples preserved in brilliant condition could become harder to find in the future. Building a collection that includes transitional years like 1999 is a great way to capture the full story of UK decimal coinage under Queen Elizabeth. To wrap things up, the 1999 United Kingdom 2p coin might not be rare, but it is definitely significant in circulated form. It's worth just face value, but in BU proof or high mint state grades, or if it carries an error, it can be worth several pounds or more. Its place on the mint grading scale proves how much condition matters in coin collecting. So the next time you come across a 1999 2p, take a closer look. You might just have something special. If you enjoyed this breakdown, do not forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon so you don't miss future videos on coin values and hidden treasures. Who knows, the next coin we cover might already be in your collection.